People the star for the star and I, man. We back at T. What the fuck is going on in the world right now? We got mass shootings over here, mass shootings over here. We got niggas walking down the alley with a soon-to-be friend or associate, and the nigga on the left of him pull out a gun and shoot his associate in the head and leave his ass in the alley dead. We got multiple people being shot in Sacramento. We got multiple people being shot in a concert in Dallas last night. Wake the fuck up before you be on the stretcher looking up. Make sure you lasso to V. Yes, sir. Damn. It's going down. Damn. Let's skip back. This is the beginning of the end times. If you didn't know, now you know. People need to pay more attention to the surroundings they put themselves in. Because at the beginning of the video, when you seen just a little argument or brawl, it looked like it was an officer pushing somebody, but it could have been somebody else that wasn't a police officer. When I go back, I paid closer attention. But it started off from a little brawl in one location, then in another location you just start hearing shots go off. And the people that's not in the immediate danger, they just start like jogging or scrambling away. But you can see most of them are entertained by the excitement that it is a shooting going on, and they in the area where it's going on. If you pay close attention, you can see people smiling and giggling as they running away from the gunshots. But come to find out, 6 people got killed and the other 12 people got shot and injured. They say 3 men got killed and 3 women got killed. You can best believe probably all 3 of them women was just caught in the crossfire. Is this the modern day purge? What are we going through? What's happening? Are people trying to indulge in these childish-like activities and events to the point where we don't even know how to control ourselves as supposed to be civilized adults? So we have a lot of people that's living in society now and portraying to be civilized or more civilized than the next. But in reality, as soon as the situation comes to pass, everybody reacts in a certain immature way. It did look like a police officer or some type of shit. But I don't know. She slipped trying to push somebody. Look at all them shots. You got to see everybody smirking and shit. Everybody think it's a joke. See? Until they turn on the news the next day and find out 6 people got their ass murdered down there. Everybody want to be a part of this shit. And that's the sad part. Everybody want to be a part of this shit right here. And this is why I stopped going out to clubs and parties a long time ago. Because I didn't like this part of the goddamn night. Where everybody just get to scrambling and you just trying to pay attention to the people that you with. And then these motherfuckers just really just want to be in the center of attention, and you can tell that they not looking out for the best interest of everybody else, because if something goes wrong in immediate dangers towards turn towards them, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna run off and leave your motherfucking ass. So just imagine if you get shot or something, and then your friends don't even know you shot because they're not even aware enough to pay attention to if you got shot or if we all still together. So now you just bleed now and everybody else ain't your friend and they also running the fuck off. This is what's happening now. This is what's happening in the world now. People are going to certain situations with certain groups of people, and it's their ultimate demise. I ain't even got to drag this on. I'm going to jump to the next one. Let's see. Oh, can I do it from here? Yep, here we go, right here. Let's keep it going.
Dallas police are searching for the person who shot and killed a 26-year-old man at a concert in southeast Oak Cliff. Just after midnight, police responded to the shooting call where a man was found near the stage, shot in the head. 11 others were taken to the hospital injured. One of those injured is in critical condition. Fox 4's David Santendry joins us now with the latest. David.
Yeah.
So this was an outside concert in Dallas. So already knowing Texas is a open carry state, so it has looser gun laws. So it's easier to maneuver with firearms. So this should let people know that you should carry yourself a little bit more strategic when you go out to certain events in certain different states, towns, or cities. Because every state, town, and city move a little bit differently. So you got into it with a dude at this particular time, and you may have been in the crossfire and got shot in the head on by mistake on purpose. Or he could have been directly aiming at you and just shot 11 other people in the goddamn crossfire. Because we all know most niggas ain't got no goddamn good aim. They ain't goddamn marksmen. They ain't training. They don't go to the gun range because that's lame. That's not cool to go to the gun range. They use gun ranges that going out to shoot other young black niggas that's unsuspected that they finna be shot. It's a difference between shooting back at somebody that's shooting at you than shooting at somebody that's running or got their back turned or you catching their ass lacking.
A social media video shows the moments gunfire blasts across the crowd. It's difficult to count how many gunshots there are because, well, there are just so many.
Funny, there's so many. Motherfucker got too many bullets, so much ammunition, and they ain't using it for nothing beneficial.
Reporting reveals the moments, dozens of shots appearing to ring out.
Look at that shit. God damn. These motherfuckers still shooting. And see, at this point, motherfuckers, everybody that got a gun now is pulling out their gun almost. You can almost guarantee other people that have a gun, they're pulling out their gun and shooting back where they feel the gunfire coming from. It's just going to be something that's going to happen. They're not going to say, oh, they ain't shooting at me. Let me not pull my gun out. No. All them gunfire going on, it don't sound like the same gun. It don't sound like it was just rapid fire. It sounded like a whole bunch of pop, 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 pop. Motherfuckers popping their guns, niggas popping their guns, niggas shooting their guns. At what? In a concert full of goddamn half-naked women and drunk-ass dudes. And everybody is in that bitch just shooting every which way. So you got people running on top of people trying to get away. You got people shooting at people that they don't even know if they shooting at them or not. Come on.
The shots went off and the whole crowd just dropped on top of each other, like trying to shield everybody. And then everybody started running.
At least 12 people shot. At least 3 of them juveniles.
And there was somebody back there dead.
Police finding 26-year-old Keelan Gilmore lying dead near the stage. A preliminary police investigation reveals one individual firing a gun into the air, then another firing in the crowd's direction.
I just heard a lot of shots, so I just started running.
What the fuck? Jesus. What I say? You can almost guarantee that somebody starts shooting and other people start shooting their gun. Motherfuckers start shooting in the air. That triggers somebody to think that they was under attack or somebody was shooting at them. So what do? They start shooting into the crowd where the gunshot originally came from. And that sparked a whole fucking cycle of people shooting their guns. Because you best believe it wasn't just no one person shooting all that motherfucking time. Hell no, there was multiple people shooting. But it all stemmed from one person shooting a gun in the air. And it triggered other people to pull out their gun in defense and start shooting where the goddamn gunshots were coming from. So in reality, all them people, and even that young man that was left there dead, shot in the head, probably was all innocent bystanders. Nobody probably had a problem with nobody, but it was all triggered off of emotion and the insight of violence that we all have been desensitized to. So we so used to shootings and shit like that happen. So when something like that happen, all you need to do is hear that one shot and it basically send people into a more PTSD type mentality where they feel like it's either fight or flight. And the people that started to shoot back was in a fighting mentality rather than a drop on the ground and being run for cover type mentality. Because like I said, the first time a dude shot in the air, people probably thought he was shooting into the crowd already. So if a nigga's shooting into the crowd, you can best believe other niggas is going to shoot back into the crowd. If we ain't nothing but inside of a crowd at a concert.
VIP passes highlight the musical performers. Passes scattered outside the venue. Reading, kids 10 and under, free. Thousands of people reportedly in attendance.
Kids 10 and under at an outside concert in Dallas in the middle of the night. 10-year-olds? What the fuck?
You couldn't even move. It's supposed to be everybody come out here and have a good time, but then it didn't come out that way. It came out a different way.
14-year-old Bobo Autry returning to the scene with his older sister, hoping to find his cell phone. He lost it, along with a shoe, while running away.
Like, my shoe's probably still up there.
Police working to find motives and
Wasn't no motive. It was all a freak accident on some Final Destination shit where one random event triggered something that was not going down or happening that was not going to happen. So it wasn't like a brawl that turned into a fight. It was one person that shot up in the air and it triggered somebody to shoot back because they thought that person was shooting into the crowd. Just like that other thing that they say in Sacramento was a mass shooting, when in reality it was a shootout between multiple people. It wasn't somebody coming out there to start shooting people randomly and just start wanting to kill people. No, it wouldn't have been that. It would have been way more calculated as far as the tragedies. 11, 12 wounded, 6 dead. Most of the people got caught in the crossfire of two different groups shooting it out with each other. But to continue the fear mongering that the news do, they go call it a mass shooting, as if two people came out there just to gun down random innocent people. When in reality, it was just a whole bunch of grown-ass kids out there engaging in childish-like activities. So when you engage in childish-like activities, childish reactions happen as far as people get too emotional. They get too intoxicated. And they start to express more sentimental values towards shit. And they lose their rational perspective of life. And they lose their logic. When you go out and get drunk in these situations, you don't have no logic until the shots start ringing off and the logic kicks in. Oh, I need to run away now because I shouldn't be here no more. It was all fun and games up until motherfuckers start shooting.
Circumstances surrounding the shooting. Some attending tell Fox 4 parties here on this large rural lot are common. Fox 4, however, unable to get answers on site from event organizers about security and screening procedures. Some fortunate enough to escape recall the frantic moments.
I mean, we couldn't move because my leg was up under everybody.
Your legs was, you couldn't move because you chose to drop your ass down right where everybody else. Because black people we don't know what to do when something happen. We either gonna drop down and hope and pray to God that we ain't got shot. And then after we pray God that we ain't got shot, then we start to worry about if somebody that we know got shot. When in reality, if somebody would have been a rational thinker, you should have been more in a location at the concert, just in case something do go down, you wouldn't get trampled on. It's been real. TV La Star for the Star. Nah. Are we living in the middle of a final destination? Is this final destination 2022? We gone.